somewhere in the world. Um, I just so happen to be up. It's Vlogmas, so I said that I would make some type of content. This is what I'm having for a midnight snack. It's good. I'm just going to wait for a few people to come in. Oh, that's better. Hi, welcome to my channel. How y'all doing? I'm just waiting for a few people to come in. Hello, how you doing? If you don't mind, just click either a like or say hello. Type in hello. I'm just waiting for a few more people to come in. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Slice of pizza. That was dinner tonight. Hey, Yolanda. And so, Yolanda, answer this question. Do you think that the president should have pardoned his son, Hunter? Hey, Cynthia. Oh, yeah. It was because of the way that I just pulled it apart. Hey, Cyrus. I'm just going to wait for a few more people to come in, but don't let that stop you. Just go ahead. Tell me off the top of your head, do you think that the president should have pardoned his son Hunter? Yeah. Yeah. Although Yolanda, although he said that he would not pardon his son regardless of the outcome, that was his son's business. Right. Thank you for that like. Okay, and so this particular discussion was, I was up. I was like, well, let me do my normal thing. I'll wash dishes, and dinner was cooked. I've already ate, and then I went to sleep, but I woke back up. And one of the videos asked, well, it was the discussion of the president pardoning his son. Even when he said that he would not. My position is, how is it that he is the architecture, and if I cannot say the word right, forgive me, but he's the creator of all of the major crime bills in the 20th and 21st century. He's the creator of all these crime bills. But yet, his son was able to do whatever he wanted and got away with it. Yeah, he doesn't have anything to lose. However, for someone who was so tough on crime, we have to do something about this drug problem. We have to do something about all these criminals. And now we see it's the hypocrisy. I see the hypocrisy. Would I have done the same thing? Highly doubt it. If I'm going to criticize someone for what they do, and I'm not a kumbaya person, whereas I believe like, oh, well, they stole out Macy's because they had to feed their family. Look, I don't want to hear that. There's some people who are just bad, and there are people who need to be locked up. However, there are some people where they're serving longer sentences for minor crimes. I understand you have to be tough on crime, but can we be fair about it? He has a son who has a gun charge. Regardless that he bought, it was a straw purchase. It was the fact that he had no business with a gun in the first place. Hey, Sprout. Hey, how you doing? How was your day? So, Sprout, what do you think? Yes. And Trump said, Yolanda, that he was going to pardon all those people who was part of that January 6th. Oh, poor baby. So, Sprout, what are you taking for your call? And this what tells me, I could commit a crime and it doesn't matter. I don't know. I'm tired of being tired. That's how I feel. So, Sprout, what are you doing with your call? What are you taking for your call? Are you taking some soup, or have you taken some NyQuil? And some say that Biden should go ahead and pardon Trump. What do you think? Do you think it's foolish? And by the way, who picks their pizza? Does anyone pick their pizza? So Sprout, where are you taking for your call? Let me ask you all out there, who has a who has a real serious problem with Biden pardoning his son, or who don't even care? Who's like, that's to be expected. I don't care. It doesn't affect me. I know it's late, so what I'm going to do is this. This whole election, this entire election didn't really bother me because I guess it got under my skin, but I've been at this rodeo, okay, and I've came to a realization that our lives will be our lives, regardless as to who's in office, because those in power, they're going to do whatever they want to do. They're not going to. They're just going to do whatever they want to do, and whatever policies that they push for, that's what they're going to stand by. So therefore, with the migration, with the economy, with the crime, in my opinion, that was the reason why Harris had lost, to me. And by that continuously being broadcast about the migrants, we don't know who's in this country. We have to protect the borders. And by that not being addressed, by the borders being open, by crime increasing in some parts of the area, in some parts of the country, and then it's always bickering between two parties. It's sort of like it really doesn't really matter. We're constantly having to repeat ourselves while we have these global wars. We're in a deficit. Like each party is trying to satisfy everyone, and whereas you cannot make everybody happy. Yes, I know the hypocrisy because there are people in prison because of the laws that Biden had created and had signed into, well, had Clinton sign into law. 20 going on 30 years later, we're still being affected. I feel like this. There are some people they need to pardon, like those who are in federal prison for marijuana charges. Let that go. Just because someone was selling cannabis across state lines and they was moving some stuff, and there are some people who wasn't moving a whole lot, but yet there's somebody right now transporting fentanyl in this country, which will kill, could easily kill somebody just by the touch. Just by touching it, you can die. But we were worried about the wrong things. And so we're just worried about the wrong things. And at this point, it's safe to say that I really don't care. I stopped caring. I'm just going to stay on here a few more minutes and then I'm going to go back to bed. But Sprout, you still haven't answered my question. What are you doing about your cold? I mean, what you doing? Are you taking some cough medicine? Is it the beginning stages, or is it a cold, or is it a flu? You still haven't said anything. I think he just walked away for a moment, and that's okay. This pizza does look like a 7. Hey, welcome to my channel. You can just type in your thoughts. It's a pizza. I just picked off the toppings. It's close to midnight, and so Hey, welcome to my channel. What do you think about the question? Hey, welcome to my channel. I was just up, just talking, just chatty. What do you think about the president pardoning his son? It's a it's a pizza that I picked the toppings off of. Do you think it's a good idea for the Department of Education to be removed? Do you think that's smart? Or do you believe that the Department of Education is obsolete and needs to be removed? How effective do you think the Department of Education in the United States? I guess everybody else is asleep, and so I'm just going to stick around just a few more minutes. Hey, tell me what you think. You see the question? That's the topic of the day. Would you have done the same thing that the president has done? Would you have pardoned your child if you were president? Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm still here. I'm just waiting on you. Go ahead and answer your question. Go ahead and answer the question. How many moderators are there? I'd like to say thank you for stopping by. This one thing about this channel, all opinions are welcome, but we're not going to insult one another. We can agree to disagree, but where we're not going to tolerate our name calling. So you can express yourselves in a respectful way, in a very respectful way. But if you cannot, then maybe this is not your channel. Okay? Okay, well thank you for stopping by. I'm going to log out and I'll talk to you next time. All right, take care.